Liam, I've been singing that all weekend. It's for charity, obviously. It's for a wonderful cause. And we were talking last week about how...
Well, not really for everyone, actually, but the money going, the proceeds of people buy it and that is going to charity and that, yeah.
But you sort of turned yourself into... Not turned yourself, you've been a proper moral crusader this year, haven't you? You've done loads and loads of gigs for charity. You've been raising money for the NHS. It must give you a lot of satisfaction to play a small part in what's been a tough year.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, there's always people worse off than you, don't you? So if you can do your bit, do it. You know what I mean? If and I can, so why not? You know what I mean?
You've had a busy year. You've had a busy year, and we are massive fans on the show of this video you've done with Eric Cantona, which, I mean, for those who don't know, Eric Cantona, the famous French Man United footballer. Liam is a big fan of Man City, which is their arch rivals. Whose idea was it that you would be his chauffeur and butler in this music video?
It was my idea, actually, because I found it was a bit on the internet where he's playing a guitar, singing along to it, and he said it was his favourite song. So we just rang him up, got his number, and said, "Look, do you fancy doing it?" And he went, "Yeah." And he goes, "I'm there." And I said, "Well, how much do you want for it?" He goes, "I don't want anything."
Really?
No. He turned up on his own, didn't want an hotel, didn't want no fuss. He did it, and then scarpered. And what a dude, you know what I mean?
What a dude. Did you met him before? Did you work with him before?
I'd met him in a club in France, very drunk in the 90s, and that was about it.
That's what we like, people with no fuss.
Exactly.
No fuss, absolute dude, man. And I'm like, he's an absolute legend, man.
Good to know. Now, on top of new music, people are obviously craving live performances as well. And you did this kind of impromptu-ish performance on the Thames. But people who weren't lucky enough to happen to be there to see it, when can they see it? Because it's on telly, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you can stream it on Saturday, I think. But obviously a lot of gigs got cancelled this year because of the COVID stuff. And then there was talks of like, look, should we do these gigs? And everyone was doing Zoom gigs. And I'm not into this. This is the first Zoom I've done ever. And I think I'm playing a blinder on it. But so all them Zoom gigs, not for me. If you're going to do it proper, do it proper. So we hired a boat and we went down the Thames, and it's proper punk rock, and I'm really happy with it.
It looks absolutely fantastic. Sounds absolutely wicked as well.
Really
We're watching a bit of it now. Now, Liam, when we put out on our social media feeds earlier that we were chatting to you, obviously we got completely inundated with people with questions, and we're going to put a few of their questions for you. So this is from another Liam. He says, Liam, it's not a hidden fact that you like your parka jackets, but exactly how many do you actually own?
Not enough, man. But I've got quite a nice collection in that. But there's always room for a new parka.
What do you reckon? 10, 15, 20?
What, 1,000?
Yeah, I wouldn't know how many you've got. You've got more than 20.
I own containers full of them. Oh, I don't drive, and I haven't got a submarine, and I haven't got an helicopter yet. So all my stuff goes on clothes.
We've got a really important question here from Matthew. Now, Matthew is age 6, and he would like to know, what is your favourite Christmas song of all time?
What is it? I think it's got to be Slade, I think. But I like them all, man. To be fair, I like, I like all the Wham stuff. I like all the like Carey stuff. I like all of them, man. I like the Fairy Tale of New York.
Yeah.
One, but it's got to be Slade, I think.
It's got to be Slade, isn't it, for most of us? And Liam, Matt says, I proposed to the love of my life during Liam's performance at the Isle of Wight Festival 2018. We are finally getting married. We're finally getting married next week. And we're looking at a picture of them just there. Fantastic. We're finally getting married next week with just 15 people. Could you please ask Liam to give Matt and Kelly a shout-out for next week?
All right, congratulations to Matt and Kelly. Hope you have a nice time and love is in the air. Respect to you.
Well, Merry Christmas, Liam Gallagher. Good to see you.
Merry Christmas to you. Have a good New Year. We'll see you all next year, and we'll have a proper party when we get rid of this nonsense.
Exactly.
Thank you for having us.
It's nice to chat to you. Liam's single, All You're Dreaming Of, is out now, and you can watch his virtual gig down by the River Thames on Saturday.
Soon we're going to be asking Elaine and Niall